Good morning, everybody. I'm in the pickup today, or at home, and I am running a few errands before I have a doctor's appointment. I don't know if you guys remember, a while back I went in for a checkup and whatnot, and they're checking things in my body, my heart and stuff. I thought I had some issues before. It turned out I was probably just panicking, but the doctor's sending me for a stress test today, just in case, and he's expecting it to come back just fine, and so am I. I was actually thinking of canceling it, and then Britt was telling me, nah, you should probably still go. I mean, we have to wait long times for these appointments, so when the appointment time comes, may as well get it done. So today I've got to go for a doctor's appointment, a little bit of a follow-up just to make sure everything's still good, and then I'm going for a stress test, which means I've got to like run on a treadmill or something until I can't run anymore. That's why I didn't want to go. They got to hook me all up with all these like heart monitors, and then they check my heart when it's like literally what it said, like stress tests everything in your body. But I'm expecting everything to be okay, but you know, it's a process I've got to go through just to make sure. But with that aside, it's my birthday today, so I got to go for a stress test on my birthday. I turned 37 when I'm filming this, so April 1st 2025. I was born April 1st 1988 in the 1900s. I know, I'm old. The first round of business for the day was picking up meds for our Dashid, our little wiener dog. His name is Wiener. His actual official title is Frankfurter, and then it went down to Frank, and then it just went down to Wiener. So it's been like it's changed over the years, but that's mostly because we had another dog named Frank. I'm sure those of you watching for a little while already remember him. He was a foster dog who came to us for a temporary stay, and he turned out to be a temporary. He jived so well with the rest of our dogs in our family that his original owner, who was going through medical treatments at the time, that's why we were watching him, asked if we would just keep him there. He seemed so happy, and he was a happy little guy. He was happy, but he got old, as dogs do, just like Diesel got old. And both Frank and Diesel, their last trip was here. This is our vet. So, wasn't really thinking about that until now. I did this to myself. Now I'm thinking about Diesel and Frank. But okay, let's go see the doctor. Let's get our mind off that. My doctor's appointment is at 9:30 a.m. And my stress test is at noon. And that's only supposed to be for about an hour, so we'll be done that by 1. And that's in Winnipeg. I live in Steinbach, about an hour away, so it's gonna take up pretty much the entire day. But I am scheduled, or I am available. I made myself available to leave on a trip this evening yet. So we might make our way out. Maybe they'll send us to Kenora, I don't know. It seems to be a popular place. Maybe they'll send me somewhere else, but wherever we're headed, if it's ready to go, we will we'll start making our way out tonight and start getting the wheels rolling on old Blue and Mac. Mac is sitting back at our yard empty waiting for me. I left him there with those utility trailers on there from last week, you remember? So those have been unloaded, and they've parked him in a safe spot there. He's waiting for us. We'll go hook onto them and see what they got for us next. You know what's awful about this stress test, other than the stress test? I'm not allowed to drink any caffeine before the stress test, so no coffee this morning. This should be fun. This will be interesting. I'm done. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought that they would run me till I collapsed, pretty much. No, really, they just made me like speed walk until I couldn't speed walk anymore, which isn't as bad as running full tilt until you can't run anymore and just fall on your face. That wasn't too bad, and I passed with flying colors, apparently. I just don't want to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Apparently, I'm doing just fine. And that's what we were expecting. We weren't expecting any big results, but this was out of an abundance of caution, just because a couple of issues we were dealing with a while ago. My doctor just wanted to follow up and, you know, do his due diligence and make sure that we get all of this on the record, saying that, hey, you're okay, Josh, you're okay. But just in case, you know, If it has anything to do with your heart, you want to get that checked out. So I was in the past feeling a bit of chest pain, chest tightness, and got lightheaded once, and had a couple of instances where I felt very uncomfortable and I didn't know what was going on. I think we've come to the conclusion that it was stress, and that I have to manage the stress in my life a little bit differently. Did I talk to you about this before already? I feel like I did, but so things have been going good. You know, you see me on camera every day, and you see this guy who's always happy. You have to remember that I put my best foot forward on the videos, and it's only about 20 minutes out of my day. Think about it, 20 minutes. What did you do in the last 20 minutes, right? It's only a fraction of what your entire day is. So it's, of course, I'm going to put my best face forward, because I want you guys to leave my video, finish watching my video, feeling better about your day. I don't want to bring you down and make you feel worse. There's enough news media out there that does that for you already. I mean, I wanted to be a little different and be positive. I love what I do. I love trucking. I love trucks, and I love my family. I love making these videos, and that's what makes me happy. There's my family, my truck, and my videos. Those three things, if I focus on them and I capture all of that on a camera and put it together into a video, it's not just for you guys. That makes me happy. It's awesome knowing that there's so many of you that have joined my channel and followed along with me on my life's journey here. I'm you know, it's a blessing, and I'm humbled and honored that you guys all have clicked that subscribe button, or if you haven't, that you even just come in to watch. I bug you about hitting that subscribe button all the time, obviously. I'd like you to do it, but a lot of you don't. And I'm just glad you're here watching anyways, hanging out with me. It gives me a place to vent out some of my ideas, some of my frustrations. You guys know very well, sometimes some of my complaints. I complain, and sometimes I just share with you big moments in my life. And all of that put together is what makes me happy, and that's what I have to focus on. That's a big reason of why I do these videos. It's also for my own mental health. Not saying that I've struggled with big mental health issues in my life before, but we all have our struggles. We all do, and I struggle with stress and anxiety. And you know, if I don't keep it in check, and if I don't acknowledge it, it can spin out of control really quickly. I get really worried. My mind trails off into crazy thoughts. Like, nothing bad, don't worry about that. It's like, I'm not an extreme case. I don't want to play it up for you. I don't want you to worry about me. I'm not saying it's this big issue, but it's a small issue with me, and I've been navigating my way through it, and it's sort of manifested in some physical symptoms at some points, where I have chest pains, chest tightness, and it scared me a couple of times. A couple of times it got pretty bad, and so that's why I went to go see my doctor and get his opinion, and he's checked me all out. I'm healthy as a horse. My words, I guess. He didn't use that phrase, but that's what I took from it. Sometimes the physical symptoms come from the thoughts and stresses that you allow to happen inside your head, right? Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not here to lecture you on anything. I'm just trying to share with you where I've been at. And, you know, I've been doing a lot better, actually, since seeing my doctor, and I don't think I have anything more to worry about. If anything, the stress test was a good peace of mind. So we're going to continue on with life, and you know, when stressful situations pop up, biggest thing that I could recommend to everybody, we all deal with that, so don't think it's just you. Don't think you're alone. Sometimes I thought that before. It's not uncommon. Everybody deals with it. Just remember to breathe. Just breathe. And try to find something that makes you happy, and do that. It really helps if you can do a job that you enjoy, because, man, doing a job that you don't enjoy every single day has got to be tough. At least I have a job. I need to make a living one way or another, right? I have to make a living for my family. I have to put a roof over their head, food in the fridge. At least I can say that, yeah, my job it's tough. It's tough being away from them. It's tough being gone. It's not just tough for me. It's tough for my wife, who's at home alone with our kid. That's not easy. We're having another one on the way. She's pregnant right now, taking care of a toddler. It's not easy. But Remember to find something that makes you happy. At least I have a job where I can provide for my family that I enjoy doing, which helps a lot. I have these videos that I can use to sort of take all of my happy moments in life and combine them into a video and share them with you. I get to read your comments. You guys have been so nice to me in the comment section. Some other YouTubers, like sometimes I watch other YouTubers, I go through their comment section. Man, people are mean to other people. They need to be nice to people. These are real people behind these cameras. I'm a real person. But I haven't had to worry about them. My comment sections are always so wholesome and so kind. There's the oddball every here and there. And of course, I don't really care, but you guys have really boosted my confidence in myself, I think, through the years. So I owe you a thank you for that. I have a good community here on Facebook. I have a good family at home. And I have a good job. I have a good truck. I have a good trailer. And now I'm going to stop yapping. We're going to head back home. We're going to get that truck ready to go. We're going to get all my stuff into Old Blue. We're going to go hook on to Mac and see what they have for us. So I wasn't allowed to have coffee this morning. Now that I'm done my test, I can have coffee. So straight to Timmy's. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Straight to Timmy's. It's Timmy time. Timmy time. Here you are, Timmy. I missed you this morning. Timmy's. Timmy Hose. Tim, 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 Tim. Tim, Tim, Timmy, Tim, Tim, Taroo. Oh, we're gonna super duper them today. Could I get an extra large coffee, please, with 2 cream and a shot of espresso?
Sorry, what is it again?
Could I get an extra large coffee with 2 cream and a shot of espresso, please?
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Super duper.
Sorry?
Super duper. Super duper. Sorry? What? That means I'm very excited. I haven't done that in a while. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. People backing up for no apparent reason. Timmy's. 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 Okay. Alright. Oh, that's an exit. Let's go. No, that's an entrance. That's not an exit. Let's go out the exit. I'm at the corner of Fermor and Route 90. Oh, no, not Route. Fermor and Lagimodier. Route 90's on the other side of the city. And I super dupered them. I haven't done that in a while. First time they've ever heard that in their life, I'm pretty sure of it. That's what it sounded like. They had no idea what I was talking about. Super duper. When you hear someone say super duper, you say awesome possum. That's the rules. Only one person in my entire life has gotten that. Remember that? Have you guys been watching my videos long enough for that? I know I bring it up all the time. But, way back in the day, it was like 2011 to 2014, somewhere in there. I'd stop at Tim Hortons all the time. And I'd always film myself going through. And every time when they're finished taking my order, I'd go super duper. And the guy in the window, the guy in the speaker would always respond, awesome possum. And then he would know it was me when it came to it. I was the only weirdo, I guess, that said that. I know it's pretty weird. Some people roll their eyes at me, shake their head. I'm a weird guy. I'll own that. But it's sort of been my little thing, and I haven't been able to get one other person in one drive-thru ever again to ever respond with anything other than, what? Nobody gets me. If you're wondering, I am 100% going to be that dad who embarrasses their kids all the time. Oh, maybe I'll show up to school, pick them up from school in like a Batman costume or something. That'd be fun. That'd be something I'd do. I've got lots of ideas. I might do them, I might not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Typically, I just do things that embarrass myself. I don't like to bring other people into it, because they didn't ask for the embarrassment, right? It's not fair. I embarrass myself. Why not? Why not? It's just the internet. It's the worst that could happen. It's just going to be there forever. Here we are, getting old Blue ready to go. We'll be moving in just a few minutes. Took me a little while to set up the truck. I've got a new cooler in there now. I'll show you it right now. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's part of my birthday gift. Right. Ta-da! See, the problem was that my old cooler down here, it had a split section, right? So half of it was a fridge, half of it was a freezer. But I could barely fit anything into the freezer for food. And now that I've got my Cuisinart, which is down there behind my toaster, underneath there, I needed more space for frozen meals and stuff. And this is my new cooler. I got strapped onto the seat here. This is gonna be my fridge. So now I have a fridge and a freezer. These are both Bodega on here. This isn't an ad for them or anything, but I really like their coolers. It's a power compression cooler, so it's just like a fridge and freezer. So I'm excited about that. We got everything loaded up in here. We got our water. We got ourselves stocked up with food in the back. Everything's in here. We got the Weasel with us, riding back there in the VIP spot. Pre-trip's done. Let's start her up. Let's get her out of here. Then let's go pick up Mac. He's waiting at the yard. I'm gonna hook on and pull it to Kenora, Ontario. I have a load to pick up there at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Had to adjust my cooler just a little bit here. Realize now that the air fan right here, see here where it sucks in, I had that like pressed right up against the seat, so it couldn't get airflow in there. So I put my toolbox behind there, which gives me a spot to keep like my glasses, my sunglasses, my glasses cases. Right in behind there where they're nice and safe. Still open this up, nice. Doesn't block my view of anything. My head is about up here, so I can see just fine. Got it strapped in, and that gives enough space in here to be able to breathe. It can breathe through this as well, but I should keep both vents open all the way around so it doesn't overheat. Anyways, we're here. We've got Mac behind us. I've just got it all cleaned up. They had left my equipment on the trailer, which is nice of them, so I put that all away. My tarp's up there. Got the riser all secured up at the front there. We've done our pre-trip. Mac and Old Blue are both ready to hit the road. So let's go. Shall we? Open sesame. Open sesame. Open. No. Right now. Right now. Thank you. Take your time. Well, we're all ready for the morning. Call it a night here. We'll see what the next day has for us. So far, I'm really liking this cooler right beside me here. It's really nice. Having so much more space for cooled goods, I guess you'd say. Plus all that freezer space back there. That's fantastic. That is going to open up so many more opportunities for me for food. Anyways, I gotta crawl back there, get to sleep as quickly as possible. Tomorrow's gonna be a early day. We gotta be at the gate at 7 a.m. Don't want to be late because I'm really hoping to be able to get unloaded tomorrow afternoon as well. We can only do that if we get loaded as early as possible and get moving. So, without further ado, thanks for watching today, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. See ya.